All right. Can everyone hear me okay? Thumbs up. Good. Okay. Wonderful. So welcome to Pilates Fascia Flow today. I'm very excited to be teaching this. I teach a lot of fascia bodywork and education. I don't talk as much about the fact that I'm certified in Pilates mat, beginner and intermediate level. So today's class will take components of both Pilates and fascia and marry them together, and should leave you feeling really good, very connected. But some of the fascia work during class is meant to enhance some of the positions and movements that we're going to be doing in Pilates. If something doesn't feel quite right in your body, pause, try to adjust or modify if you know what modification works best for your body, or just skip it and wait till the next one to join back in. If you have questions at the end of it, feel free to send me emails or any other questions that might come up, and let's get started. You're going to need a yoga mat or somewhere on the floor that you can be. Room to kind of do a little twisting action. Just double check you might not knock over a plant or a cup of coffee or something. And then if you have a yoga block, sometimes I even just use a water bottle or something equivalent. That can be handy, but not totally necessary. And we're going to start with a little bit of warm up, and then we're going to get going. All right. Let's take a moment just to center ourselves. So take a seat and just notice your posture. Notice how you feel today. Notice what you're experiencing within your body. Take 2 deep breaths in and exhale, letting everything soften, finding descriptive words to think about what you're feeling, to explain what you're feeling. Inhale and exhale. Making your way onto your hands and knees. We're going to warm up a few fascia stretches to get your body flowing, get the body active. Taking your hands down to the mat, bringing your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, shifting over your hands with your sternum between your hands. Notice your spine. You don't need to be all the way flat, but you don't want to be all the way dropped. So find a happy medium. Activate your hands back, your knees forward. Feel it in the chest, feel it in your core. Knees are resisting forward. Heels of the hands diving into the floor. Fingertips might come up. Head is in neutral. Pulling it back. Relax to come forward. Activate, keep activating. Pulling it back. Noticing if you feel something more or less on either arm. Relax, come forward, activate. You can go quicker, you can go slower than my pace. We're going to stay here for a few more. Start to feel that your core is waking up. So you're feeling your belly, your muscles in general, contracting lightly. See what that feels like. Pulling it back. Let's do 2 more here. Breathing at your own pace. Good. Maybe bring the hands forward on the last one. Activate, keep resisting. Keep resisting, heels of the hands diving down, pull it back. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Relax to come back up. Walk your hands to the right. If you're on a mat, your left hand will stay on the mat and the right hand will just be off of it. Finding neutral spine, hands resist down and back towards the left knee. When you're pulling back, you're going to pull in the opposite direction of your hands. So you're still keeping your shoulders pretty much square to the floor. Keep pulling back. Let your breath move through your body. We have 3 more here. Breathe. 3. Start over the hands. Resist them back. Pull it back. 2. You should be feeling this a little bit more on the left side of your body, left shoulder. And 1. Take your right hand and bring it on top of your left hand. You're still to the right with your body. Resist the left hand towards the left knee. Now as you pull back, when you're halfway down, you're going to roll your left shoulder towards the floor and you're going to look to the right. Relax. Come back over the hands. We have 4 more. Resisting back. Dip that left shoulder towards the floor, looking to the right. And back over. Finding that dip. Feel that connection all the way from the left hand to the left hip. Good. And again, breathing through it. Looking to the right. Stay here for a second. Look to the left. You're still resisting. And back center. Do that one more time. Resist back, pull back, dip it down, look to the right. Keep resisting down, look to the left. Relax, bring it back up. Walk both hands to the left. So now your right hand is on the mat, left hand is just off the mat. Neutral spine, hands resist back. You're going to pull back opposite direction, no dipping yet. And relax, come forward. We have 4 more. Here's 4. You'll feel a little bit extra work on the right side this time. 3. Breathing through it. 2. One more time. Feel the activation of your core. Good. Take your left hand on top of the right. Resist right hand to the right knee. Pull back. Dip down. Right shoulder dips down. And look to the left first. Bring it back up. Add your resistance. Pull back. Dip down, look left. Notice how your shoulder joint feels in this rotation. Does it feel more freedom? Does it feel more stuck? Now when you're here, look to the left, hold it, and look to the right. Relax, bring it back up. One more time, hand resist back. Pull it back, dip it down, look left, and look right. Relax and come back up. Whew. All right. Bringing your hands and knees directly underneath you, finding neutral spine. Take your left leg straight back. Ball of the foot is going to be on the floor. You're going to press the ball of the foot down into the ground as if you want to flick your toes back like this. Engaging your core, centering your body, and activating your right leg that's still down. Pressing that left ball of the foot into the ground. Stretch your calf by reaching your heel back. Your hands are going to be pushing forward to help you do that. Relax, come forward. Add the resistance into the ball of the foot first, then draw the heel back second. Good job. We have 3 more. Here's 3. Your arms are getting to work out here. 2. One more time. Your whole left leg is active and strong in 1. Stay here. Ground through that left foot. Engage your core. You're going into a plank to transition to the other side. Right leg comes up. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes down. Setting up for the other side. Right ball of the foot is in the ground. Centering yourself and connect your left foot. Press the ball of the foot into the ground. Heel pushes back. Feel that activation as you stretch the calf. Relax, come forward. We have 4 more. Here's 4. Arms are working. 3. Find the connection of your whole right side body. 2. We have 1 more time. And 1, keep it strong. Activate your core, lift your left leg up. Plank position for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently drop down to the knees and make your way onto your back. Whew, doing good here. Okay, a little bit of a low back stretch, bringing your knees up towards your chest. If you feel pinchy in the hip, let your knees open to the side a little bit here. Head can be down or up. Arms start straight. Resist your legs away from you. You're going to feel your hands. Hold them in place. Engage your core. Use your arms to drag your knees towards your chest. Relax to straighten them. We have 4 more. Breathing through it. 4. Feeling your back supported. 3. 2 more. Here's 2. Whew, 1 more time. Feeling warmed up. Good. Hug your left knee to your chest. Right leg goes up to the sky. Elbows are wide. You're going to use this right leg to roll yourself back up to seating. So you're going to bring it down to come up. Once you're up, we're going to stretch the chest out here. Bringing your feet a little bit apart. Take your hands back, fingertips facing your tush. Round your body down so you're looking at your belly button. Resist the hands forward as if they want to slide straight forward. Contract your chest. So don't move until you feel the chest contracting. Once you have it, think of someone taking your sternum and pulling it up, up, up. You're looking on the diagonal. Retract your shoulders at the top. Hold 3, 2, 1. Relax. You have some diaphragm work going on here. Your diaphragm is situated deep within the rib cage. So as you're moving your ribs, you're getting to small attachments of your diaphragm. So if it feels like it's hard to breathe here sometimes, that's okay, that's why. Press the hands forward, keep it, breathe. You can add on, once you're up, retract the shoulders. Stay where you are if you want, but if you want to add on, press down through the feet and do a reverse bridge. Hands and fingertips press down into the ground here, all 10 fingertips. Slow to lower the hips to start again. Round it down. Let's do 2 more of your choice. Hands resist forward, chest contracts. Sternum pulls up, shoulders retract. Bridge if you'd like. Hold 3 where you are, 2 and 1. Bringing it back down. Soften. Last one. Here we go. Hands forward. Chest contracts. Feel the expansion across the fascial space in your pecs. Hands press down. Fingertips if your hips are going up. Holding this for 3. Breathe 2 and 1. Slow to come down. Shake out your hands for a second. We're moving on to the 100. So the 100, Pilates warm-up. Making your way down to the ground. Give your knees a little hug. Couple options here. You can curl it up and bring your legs up to the sky. You can keep your arms at your side or in your head down if you like. So if you're here, you're going to reach your arms long at your side, zip your legs together, feel your outer glutes wrap in, fire into your core, up on the tips of the shoulder blades. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring your legs further away from you. If you want less, you can go tabletop or head down. All right, here we go. Arms are hovering above. Find your leg position of choice. Inhale for 5 count, exhale for 5 count. Pump the arms like you're tapping water. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Strong legs. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more round. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Knees to chest. Engage your core. Keep engaging your core as you lower back down. Take a deep breath in and big exhale out. Good. Grab the right knee, left leg goes to the sky. Use that leg to swing down to bring yourself back up, hopefully more gracefully than I did it. Bringing your legs straight out in front of you. So from here, we're going to work on the spine stretch, but a couple things to be aware of as we're doing this. If you feel too much pull behind your knees, if your legs are straight, give them a bend. So let this feel good, not a strain. Your heels on the inner edge of the mat. Legs are straight or micro bend. First, lengthen your spine as if you're lengthening against a wall. Arms straight out in front of you. Plug your shoulders back, chin to the throat tuck. Inhale. As you exhale, start to bring your chin towards your chest. Start to round your spine over as if you're curving your body over. I like to say a wine barrel because I like wine. Shoulders are still plugged back. They're not leaving your body. They're with your body. Heels press down, whether you're straight or with a micro bend. Feel your hamstrings contract. You're rounding the spine, pulling the belly button back. Keep pulling the belly button back to stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Finding that wall posture here. Inhale, full breath. Exhale, chin to your chest, rounding it down. Start to round over the barrel. Heels plug down more. So in traditional Pilates, that might not be a cue you would hear. Dive the heels down. Feel your hamstrings. Curve your spine. Keep tension through your body for 3, 2, 1. Roll it back up. Stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Coming up nice and strong. Hands are going to go back behind you. Here's where we're going to add fascia into the Pilates work. Flex your feet. Now bend your knees for sure at this one a little bit more. Press your heels down and feel both glutes, both hamstrings. And you're going to rock in with the toes and out with the toes. So you're doing internal and external rotation of the hip. What we're doing is activating the fascia throughout the belly of the hamstrings, both on the inner aspect and outer aspect. Heels are diving down. That's the fascia connection. Pressure, contraction, tension. Couple more. Here's 3. Find your core here. 2, find your posture. What's happening there? And 1. Go back to your straight leg position, bending the knees the same you did the first time. Arms up, inhale. Keep diving the heels down, round it forward, over the barrel. Notice any differences now that we had done the fascia stretch in between. Breathe and hold here, and then stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Shoulder blades gliding back into their home. We have one more. Inhale. Exhale, round it forward. Feel that curve. Feel the belly point towards the spine. Feel the heels into the ground. And stacking the vertebrae up, one on top of the other. Feeling nice and strong. Stay here, even on your sits bones, even in your heels. Arms are strong for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out for a second. Good. Same leg position. Check out your heels to see the distance, and then bring your arms out to a T. From here, again, same micro bend in the knee, whatever you need, use your body to twist to the right. Notice what you feel. Notice how far you go. Take your left hand, you're going to dive down to the outside of your right leg, whether you're at your knee, your calf, or your ankle. It doesn't matter. Opposite arm is reaching back. Check out your heels. Are they in the same plane? Are they level? Or did they go kittywampus? Try to keep them level so you're feeling that you're only twisting as far as your body allows you to. Take a look behind you. Hold that for an inhale and exhale. Taking both hands to the outside of your right knee. Left leg can straighten if it wants, but you're grounding the left leg just to keep it stable. Open the right knee to the side, your heels pressing down here, your legs resisting out. Feel the outer thigh contract, and your hands just gently guide it in. So we're going to do a couple of those here. So you start out, press out, and guide it in. 2. So you're feeling the contraction in the ITB area, your lateral hamstrings, your lateral quads, your lateral glutes. Good. Feel the opposition of the knee resisting out the hand, bringing it in. The next 2, add a twist. As you bring the knee in, you're going to twist to the right, still pressing your knee into your hands. Relax to do it again one more time. Press the knee out and find a twist. Reach both legs out, back out to your T. Twist to the right again, dive down for your saw, and then open it up, look back. What do you notice? What changed? Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Back up to your T. Find nice strong position connection. Twist to the left. Hold it here. What do you feel? Dive down for the first time. Take the hand to the outside of the left leg, and you're going to twist and look back behind you. Check out the distance. Did you go kittywampus? I certainly did. Try to stay level with your pelvis. If your legs changed, ease off your twists, because that's not quite available to you yet. All right, so from here, taking both hands to the outside of the left knee, let the left knee open to the side, stabilize right. Press the left knee out, feel the outer thigh, the quads, the glutes, the outside. Relax, bring it open. So the first few, you're just doing a couple reps here without twisting. Just kind of working through the tissue. Let's do 2 more. Breathing. Now we're going to add the twist for the next 2. Hold it here, resist out. As you bring the knee in, twist to the left. Relax one more time, press out. Dive that left heel into the ground and find your twist. Straighten your legs to level. Back to your T, twisting to the left. Dive down. Open it to the side. Notice the difference. Looking at your feet. Holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to relax. Give it a little stretch. Shake it out. Good job. Okay, we're going to do a little fascia stretch for the front line of your body. I'm going to do this on the diagonal here so you can see me. If you're comfortable on your knees, you're going to come onto your knees. If you're not, you can sit on a block or put a pillow between your legs and your bottom part of your leg. Hands will just be at your side, or if you feel more comfortable somewhere else, you can do that. All right, so what we're going to do here, I want you to feel like you're prepping. Activate your belly. So you're really just getting a gentle contraction in your belly. and in your quads. Tops of the feet press into the floor, and you're going to wave yourself up. So as you go up, your hips will come forward. You'll follow through with the upper body to full posture. Hands will go into your back pocket. Extend only if that's available to you. Belly is still engaged. Relax, bring it down. Here we go. Pressing into the floor. Find the waves, almost like you start with a pelvic tilt. Abs are firing. Abs are firing. Belly's tight. Come up to full posture. If you want a little extension, add a little extension. Belly's still active. Round it down. Press through the floor. Wave it up. Front line's contracting. Belly's contracting. Coming up. Extend. We have 2 more. Round it down. Breathe. Press your feet into the floor. Pelvis rocks forward. Belly follows through to lift. Extend slightly. Last one. Bring it down. Press into the floor. Feel the quads. Feel the hip flexors. Feel the lower belly. Feel the upper belly. Find the extension. Both glutes are squeezing. Relax to come down. Making your way down to the floor. We're going into the ab series now. Starting in comfortable position with your knees towards your chest. Take a breath here. And exhale. Curling your nose towards your knees. Both hands grab your right knee. Left leg extends away from you. Open the elbows to the side and dive into your core. Feel it more. The more you contract, the more you're getting the fascia to work with you. Keep your body stable. Switch legs. We're going to go slow for the first few so you can feel it out. What feels good? What do you need to modify? Check out your pelvis. How is that situated? You can use the hands on the knee to lift a little bit with the upper body. And reach. And reach. Let's go a little bit faster. Here's 5 and 5. Elbows are wide. 4 and 4. Chin towards the throat, giving a good neck position. And 2 and 2. One more time on each side. 1 and 1. Knees to your chest. Head comes down. Take your hands and slip them underneath your lumbar spine or just to the outsides of your hips. Find your core again here. Legs go up to the sky. Now, listen to this part. As we're going to lower the legs, I want you to actively press your elbows down into the ground. Head can be down, it can be up. Only lower as far as you have control with your spine. No back pain. Exhale brings you back up. Here we go. Inhale, elbows, elbows, elbows. Deep core, inner thigh. Exhale brings you up. Lower, stay stable, stay contracted in your core. Exhale, up. Feeling the challenge, but not a strain. Exhale. We have 2 more. Stay strong in those elbows. Stay comfortable in your neck. And up. 1 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale. Come up. Knees to your chest. You're almost through it. Inhale, full breath. Exhale, curls your nose to your knees. This is called double leg stretch. So when you're here, keep your core engaged. Head is up or down. Extend your arms and legs away from you. Notice that your spine is supported. Arms circle out to the side, down, and pull the knees back in. Inhale to extend. Make sure you're supported. Exhale, pull it in. Feel the legs pull together. Feel the inner thighs. And in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. We have 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, pull. 1 more. Inhale, nice and strong. Exhale, pull. Good. Hands back behind your head. You're almost through. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stay. Bring your legs up to 90-90. Crisscross. Opposite armpit to the knee. Notice how your body twists here. Give yourself some clues. Is one side easy to twist to? Is one side not? Elbows are wide. You're lifting with your core. Good. You're stabilizing your lower back with your lower core, your transverse abdominis. Keep this controlled. Learn what your body's telling you. Do you lift the same way? On one side, I have to take an extra step to lift a little bit higher so I'm at the same height. Let's go fast for the last 3. Here's 3. Breathe through it, control. 2. 1 more on each side. 1. 1. Good job. Knees to chest. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling to your side. Coming on up, now this would be a good opportunity to grab your block. If you have one, we're going to work out the fascia hamstrings and quads before we go into the leg series. Bring your left leg up first. Block can be near you for some extra height to come up if that feels good. If you want to be on the floor and that feels good to you, that's fine too. Bringing your body forward to start, square the hips and shoulders. Front foot, left foot pushes down and back as if it wants to slide back. Wait until you feel it in your hamstring. Make sure you get your lateral hamstrings. Then pull the hips back. Your toes can come up if you want to. You want to pull back a little bit more, but you're diving the heel down and contracting the hamstrings the whole time. I think I'm going to do heel up today. It feels good. So the first few that we're doing, you're staying very squared off, right in the center line of your mat. I'm just working out that hamstring. Feel that hamstring. Feel your left glute too. Dive it down. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Keep the connection the whole way through. 1 more time. Dive it down. Good. Now take that left foot and walk it to the left. Bring your hands so that your left arm is pushing into your left knee. Now you're going to do the same thing, but as you pull back, I want you to pull back to the right in the opposite direction of your left heel. Relax, come forward. So you're kind of pushing your arm into the leg, but then you're bringing yourself in the opposite direction. Good. Squeeze it, pull back. Good. Working out the tissue in the hamstrings. 2 more here. 1. Last one. Good. 2. And let's switch sides. Bring that leg down. Right side comes up. Squaring everything off to begin. Block or no block. Your choice. Take your first activation. Foot down and back. Feel it where you need it. Find those lateral hamstrings. Make sure the pinky edge of the foot's connected too. Start your pull back. Toes can stay down if you want, or they can come up. Keep the connection. Relax to come forward. And resist it back. Keep pulling back. Think about where you want to contract your hamstrings, meaning your brain will kind of say, like, I think I need a little bit extra work in my lateral hamstrings. They feel dense and sticky today. Then you can contract more there. Think about it. Move slower. Feel it there. Let's do 2 more here. Kick back, pull back. You're doing great, you guys. 1 more here, and then we're going to open it up a little bit. Dive it down. Okay, scoot that right foot to the right. Hands come down if you like. Right arm is pressing into the right leg. Activate that right leg back. Walk yourself back and to the left. Feeling that slight angle change and that little pressure on your inside leg, changing where the fascia is being stretched. We have 3 more. Feel it. Pull back opposite direction. Whew. 3. Go for it. It's Friday. 2. 1 more time. Squeeze it out. Good. Yes. Good. All right. Making your way onto your back. Let's work those quads. Here we go. All right. Let's take your right leg up first. Grab behind your knee. Left leg comes on top. Plug your right foot up into the left until you feel it in your quad. Once you do, left wins and pushes it down. Relax to come up. Your head and neck are tired. Feel free to bring them down. And then you can go a little bit quicker with this one. So we're getting a little bit of a clip. Your left hamstring strengthening as we're fascia stretching your right. Let your heart rate come up. Good. Arms can be straight. They can be a little bit bent. We have 3 more. Here's 3 and 2. Feel that burn. 1 more time. 1. Switch it up. Hands behind the left knee. Right goes on top. Kick the left up into the right. Feel the left quad. Once you have it, right wins. Good. Relax to bring it up. Good. Bring my head down for a couple. And now going at your own pace, a little bit quicker. Always focus on left quad contracting. Breathe through it. We have 4 more. Here's 4 and 3. Find your core here. 2 Let that join the party. And 1, knees to your chest. Nose to your knees. Elbows to the side. Press your knees slightly up into your hands for 5. Dive into the core. 4, squeeze your tush. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rolling to your side. Doesn't matter which side. Actually, no. Let's join forces for what side we're starting on. Lay on your right side first. If you have your block, you can use this as a little bit of a pillow, or you can fold your arm under for a pillow too. I think I'm going to use my block. Okay, stack yourself up, shoulder on top of shoulder, hip on top of hip. Look at your belly. Is it coming forward? Are you arching your back a lot? We want movement in our spine, but we want to be set up more appropriately to work from a stronger foundation. So if your ribs are popping forward, hug them in, and then feel some activation. Just feel the presence of your core working. Take both legs, actually just your top leg. Let's just do top leg straight. Straight. Bottom leg's going to stay bent. Double check your hip on top of hip. Now look at the hip here. Does it sink in towards the belly, or does it lengthen away and then the bottom body come up? You want to find a happy medium. You don't need to have your full side body resting here. A little bit extended up. Let's do a pointed foot. Feel the energy zip all the way to the foot. Bottom leg presses down. That is another extra fascia connection. Keep that activation as you lift your leg up, diving into your glute. Lower it down. Find your core. Find your pelvic floor. So we're going slow. We're very much isolating. When you go slow, your brain has the time to communicate with your body. What do you need to change? Where do you need to contract? Good. Squeeze the right glute, or left glute, sorry, as you lift. Contracting on the way down. So you're never letting it drop. You're carrying it down with your muscles. And down. Here's 4. Keeping it nice and solid. Active. 3. And lift 2. One more time. Good. You're almost there. Hover it without touching. Zip energy again. Fire your quads, fire your glutes, fire your hamstrings. Make them work together. Lower core, transverse abdominis. Knee is going to come to your chest in line with the shoulder and extend it slightly back behind you, making sure not to dump forward. This is where we're working on our active control of how our body is our foundation through movement. Extend the leg back. You might want to bring the top hand on the floor in front. That can be helpful. In to the chest. Extend, glute contracts. Bottom legs pressing down. Here we go. Feel the control you have. Make your nervous system help you through the movement. In and extend. Let's do 3 more together. Here's 3. Good. Nice and strong legs. Both of them working. 2. And extend. One more time. In and extend. Good. Let that leg come down to rest. Give it a little pat. And then bringing both legs straight to 45-degree angle. All right, this one's always funny for me because my right leg actually is longer than my left. So as I was learning Pilates, I kept trying to make sure that I had them level, but it threw my hips off. So just notice those things about your body, but keeping your legs parallel and making sure you're not letting the top hip drop forward. Press your bottom leg down, hover the top foot up with a flexed foot. Activate your core, activate your glute. Let them show up first. Then lift a few inches, pause, point your foot, lower it but don't touch. Flex, lift, point, lower. Flex, lift, point, lower. Feel that Pilates lengthening of the muscles, anchoring at your hips. Flex, lift, point, lower. You have 3 more. Flex, lift, point, lower. 2 more. Flex, lift, point, lower. Last one. Flex, lift, point, hover. You're almost through it. Keep it pointed and lift, flex it, and lower. Point, lift. Here's the brain work. Flex, lower. Point, lift, flex, lower. Long leg. Point, lift, flex, lower, point, lift, flex, lower, 2 more, point, lift, flex, lower, 1 more, point, lift, flex, and lower. Let it rest. Whew. Good job. Making your way onto your back. Take that left leg up and cross it over the other leg. Double check your hips are level and not dropped on the left. Both hands come up and grab behind your right knee. Kick your legs away from you. Keep kicking them away as you drag both knees towards your chest. Woo! If you feel that really strong, don't pull in too far yet. Let yourself get there. Kick that left ankle into the thigh. Breathe it out. Whew. Kick it away. Let's do one more like this. Kick it away. Keep kicking it away. Good. Bring your right foot down to the ground. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Hands on the inside of your knee. Press that knee in. Hands press it out. If you want extra range of motion, grab the block. Bring the knee in. You can push it into the block. Feel your inner thighs engage. Hold that there. Keep connecting your left foot to your other thigh. Your left inner thigh is active. Your left hip flexors, left lower belly. Let's do 3 more here. Kick it in. Find that core. Stabilize your right leg. 2 more. Squeeze your right tush. 1 more time. In. And out. And release. Okay. Moving on. Switching to the other side. I'm going to switch my body so you can see me better. Laying on your left side. Find a comfortable position for your upper body. Bottom leg bent, top leg straight. Find your setup. Hip on top of hip, shoulder on top of shoulder. Good. Leg is long. Make sure that you have a neutral pelvic position. Keep your foot pointed. Lift the leg up. Hold it for a second. Just check everything out. Slow to lower. So as I'm doing this side, I feel the work coming from a different place. I feel it more from my lateral hip, less from my glute. So what I might do is turn my toes down a little bit and see if I can get my glute to fire a little bit more. So these are just little tips that you can do, but play with it. I want you to discover your body and start to use your muscles, trying to create a similar feeling on both sides. Is your core working? Keep that engagement. And lift. And lower. Bottom leg is plugging down extra into the floor. And lower. And lift. We have 3 more here. Long leg. Lengthen the muscles. 3 and 2. Making sure you're not crunching your hip towards your belly. 1 more time. And 1. Hover it above and bring your knee towards your chest and extend the leg slightly behind you without dumping the belly forward. Squeeze the tush. You can use that hand in front for extra support in. Activate your core, extending. Feel that nice glute contraction. As you're flexing, or think about flexing your quad and your hip flexors as you extend your back leg, what you're going to get is a very gentle little fascia stretch in the front of your hip, creating your own resistance by contracting the muscle and the movement of the leg going back. Let's do 3 more. In smooth, contracted control. 3, and in, and extend. 2, 1 more time. In, and extend. 3, let the leg come down. Rest. Give a little tap. Both legs straight, 45-degree angle. Okay. Hip on top of hip. Find your parallel setup. Engage your core. Flex your top foot and hover it above. Bottom leg is plugging down. Lift. Point the foot. Lower but don't touch. Flex. Lift. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Point. 1 more here. Find your glute. Squeeze your glute. Point. Here, hover. You're almost done. Keep it pointed and lift. Flex it and lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Deep core. Let the core help you. Good. Let the bottom leg help you. Almost there. We have 2 more. Point. Lift. Flex. Lower. Point. Lift. Flex and lower. Rest. Whew. Let's stretch out that side, laying on your back. Okay. Take your right leg up, cross the ankle over, let the knee open, check out level pelvis. Hands behind the left knee. Kick everything away, focus on the glute contracting on the right leg. Take the first one short. Don't go too far. It might scream back at you. Relax your arms, straighten. Kick the legs out, drag them in. 2, kicking it out. 3, 2 more. 4, good job. One more time. Excellent. Bring that left foot down. Grab your block if you want to, or you can just use your hands. Right knee comes into the chest. Connect the foot to the thigh. That's going to give you a strong base. If you have the block, bring it to the inside of the knee. You're kicking the knee in. Feel it in your inner thighs, your hip flexor, and your lower belly on the right side. Keep it connected to the block the entire time it moves. Start it in, press in, hands push out. 3 more. Start with it in, strong in your legs. Reactivate your left leg as your foundation. 2 more. Find that connection. Push it away. 1 more. Kick it in and push it out. Whew. And unwind yourself. All right. Take a moment here to come on up to sit for a second. We're going to go get a little upper body action to bring it to the end. Take a moment here, settle into even body weight distribution into your sits bones. Hands come to prayer, thumbs to touch your nose. Set your shoulders, set your neck into a comfortable position. Draw the hands out in front of you so you're looking at them. Hands pressed together, feel it in the chest, but feel it underneath your scapula as well. Drag the elbows in to tap. Relax to open, hands press. Keep pressing them in as the elbows come in. 2. Feel like you're energizing your upper body. 3. Feel that press in. 4. We have 1 more. Hands press. Drag it in. 5. Shake it out. Making your way onto the hands and knees. You can stay on your knees. We're going to do push-ups. Only 5 of them, but very, very focused in the contraction in our form. And if you want to go up to a full push-up, you may do that too. Take 1 leg back, really plant that foot. Bring the other leg up to meet it. Find a high plank. Now as you lower down, contract your chest, activate your core. Keep your elbows hugging towards your body. Exhale, press up, kind of like a chaturanga in yoga. Let the elbows bend and press up. Try to keep your head up in neutral, gazing just in front of your hands. Exhale, back up. We have 2 more. Squeeze your tush together now. What happens when you do that? Exhale, push up. 1 more. Glutes tight. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Drop to the knees. Open the knees to the side. Once you're here, drop down to the elbows, keeping them about shoulder width apart and the pinkies pressing down. Shifting so your body's over your hands. Press your forearms elbow to the pinky down into the ground. Chin towards your throat tuck. Start to press your hands like they want to pull back underneath your body, like your elbows are sliding towards your knees, and pull the hips back. When you're about halfway, let the hands come up so then your elbows now are just diving into the ground, and then sit back a little bit further. Come up halfway, keep your hands up now. Keep the elbows diving down, find your lats, pull it back. If you need a little bit more range of motion, walk your elbows forward a touch, kick back. Once you feel it, pull it back. Good. You have 3 more. Here's 3. Little pulses here. 2. 1 more time. Pulse it, hold it back. Stay here, look to the right. Over your shoulder, look to the left. Over your shoulder. 1 more time, look to the right. And look to the left. And then relax to come back up. Roll the shoulders out for a moment. You guys are good. You're almost done. Making your way onto your back. And settle in for a second here. Knees are bent, feet are planted into the ground. Arms are at your side. I want you to feel the feet really connect here. Oftentimes in bridge, there's a lot of floating in the lower body that happens, and the feet don't often connect as fully as they can. So feel them, push them into the ground. Try to get both hamstrings lightly contracted, even amount. Keep pushing into the feet, arms into the ground, and peel up into a bridge. Think of rolling the shoulders back or slightly underneath you. Reconnect your feet, make sure they're even. Hands are going to come to your pelvis. And hold that here for a second. Inhale and exhale. Now add traction by taking your pelvis with your hands and pushing it away from your head. Once you feel you have that, then you're going to let one vertebrae sink down at a time. You're going to bring the upper back down one vertebrae at a time. Try to keep rounding the spine through the mid-back, down through the lower back. You're keeping that traction going until you reach the floor. Good. Once you're there, hands press down, feet push down, bridge again. Hold that here. Do you feel even in both legs? Hands to the hips. Give yourself some traction. Press the hips away from you and start to lengthen. One vertebrae at a time, curving through the spine, all the way down. Good. Find neutral spine. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your nose to your knees. Inhale, full breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, full breath. And as you exhale, lower the vertebrae one at a time. Activate your core until your head is down to the ground. Bringing the feet down to the floor. Rolling to your side to come on back up. Sitting for a moment, hands on your thighs. Inhale, full breath in. Expand and open. Exhale. Melt. One more inhale. And big exhale. Very good job. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your Pilates Fascia Flow. I'll stay on for a few moments after class today, but I'll come back up to start the recording. For those of you in the recording, thank you so much.